hear the voice of reason.
What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Tell It How It Is, no filter. This is Voice of Reason, in case you didn't know. And I appreciate you as always. Jumping right in. Buy coconut water in bottles, not boxes, so you can see. For all my coconut water lovers. Something online. Something always is online to distract you, deter you, but it's not always negative. This was a good one. A lady poured, she had the box one from Costco's. Sorry, not sorry, Costco's. She poured it into a cup, then cut the box and showed visible mold in the box. Not knowing how long it's been there, and that's just disgusting. So from that alone, that's enough ammunition to say we're buying them in bottles. Buy your coconut water in bottles. I don't trust any box of any liquids or fluids that we drink anyway. You never know. So just, you know what I'm saying? Check that out. I hate to put Costco's on blast like that. That could be anywhere though. That didn't mean that, BJ's is safer. Anything in a box, you can't really tell. And I have to apply that to my whole life, my own life. That's why I'm kind of stuttered already, because it's like, damn, what do I do that has boxes? Like, what do I drink? Like, I got a peanut punch. Now it's going to make me go inspect that. You feel me? Like, I need to go check that. You see how things can help even me. Cool, cool, cool. We vibing. Everybody, get out their feelings. Get out your feelings. Fellas, providing for a woman you love or loved is going to happen. Don't shortchange the next partner. Easier said than done, I know. But if you feel away until you don't feel away, then you just don't go that deep with anybody. But if you're going to start something new, understand that your good qualities are still your good qualities. Whether the flowers are given, whether you see the benefits of having those good qualities, what's in you is in you. It's maturity, it's age, yes. But you get to a point where it's like, yo, this is me. It's just about who you give your energy to. You should be aware, mindful, keep receipts, but not let it fully change the authentic you. You're going to be mindful and aware. It's going to make you hesitant. Guard's going to be up. Awareness, as I said. But don't let it really change the core. You feel what I'm saying? So fall back until you feel good again. Ladies will always debate. Whenever I bring it, you see I go at the guys first, because they either going to take it or not. They're not going to really challenge too much. They'll receive it or go about their way. But women, y'all always got to make shit difficult. I'm kidding and I'm not kidding. So, ladies, if you let Tom get sex 2 weeks in, don't spitefully let the next partner wait half a year. So the debate in that is, I do support you being comfortable with said person. Things are contingent upon vibe, interaction. So I'm not saying to go sleep with the next partner 2 weeks in because that's the number. If you don't feel comfortable and y'all not vibing on that same type of level, there's levels. You got to get to it. I understand that, but that would be you deflecting from what I'm saying. You know what I mean. If you are bitter, and it's okay if you're butthurt about shit. Sorry to make it a joke, but the next person don't deserve that. The same way I schooled the fellas. So if you know you in your bag, then you need to chill to the side too. Because as shallow as this may sound, fellas think this way. They go, did the last guy wait this long? Is it a valid way to be? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that that's the blueprint for success in a relationship, or I'm not breaking it down like that. I'm just saying that thought is always in our head, ladies. We watch. May not say nothing. It may not be a deal breaker, determining factor, but it's always going to ring off. You know, we can mature and get away from the body count, because I'm seeing a lot of things online about body count and how many people been with. I don't give a fuck about. I don't care about none of that. But we do care about how long the last nigga waited. I'm sorry. May not say it. That's over the body count shit. The body count shit, whatever. But how long did old boy that didn't work out wait? And that you could say that's being petty slightly. You know what I mean? But in any event, both sides, just don't get into nothing if you're still feeling bitter. You're going to date, you're going to move around. Life is not promised tomorrow. Hit the notification bell, by the way. Just do me that last solid in case me or you is out of here in the next 24. You showed me support. I gave you game. It's a little dramatic, I know, but you never know. So hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. I appreciate you 1,000 times. So yeah, both parties heal, basically. You know, don't shortchange. You may never get back to the 100 you. You know what I mean? But I want you to at least be in the 90s. Because, you know, some people have discussions and they be like, wow, you know, you probably rushed when they hear stuff, you know, when people jump in a relationship, or you might hear them getting ready to. And you be like, yo, don't you think that's too soon? As long as they feel, to me, if they feel like they 90% of the way, I think they could do it. Because they may never get back to their 100%. Like, the shit could have popped off that bad for them. So I'll take the 90. You can't jump into something when you have 50, 60. You feel me? And only you know your number. You know yourself. All right? Cool. The maintenance of a child versus raising a child. This was a huge debate where I saw this at. I might put in the timestamps. It was like random, so I don't know if they have a regular show, because like some people's stuff, if it's inspired, I'll give the flowers, as you'll see later in this segment. But anyway, that was big. I think it was Ra from Love and Hip Hop. I don't know if that's her platform, but I remember seeing her on there. Anyway, so you have, let's say, a single mother and she's raising kids. Listen to the word here. No father around. There may be some child support coming through there. Government assistance, XYZ. That is maintaining a child. That's not raising a child. And I'm going to stir up the pot here on purpose. And I don't care how you take it. The child needs both parents. All of the time, most of the time. Can you co-parent from a separate household? Yes. But you have to be so in tune. Daily interaction. Every other day at worst. 2, supplement the fact that you're not in the house. But a single mom that's just getting assistance and child support is not raising a child. I'm sorry. I ain't even going to stay here long because there's no debate to me. That's not raising a child. That's the maintenance of a child. Making sure the light's on, making sure they eat, make sure they got clothes, they're going back and forth to school. That's the maintenance. So you are lucky, and you should praise the higher power that if this is your situation, yet the child grows into a blossoming adult that's about something and turn out pretty damn good, that you was lucky because it wasn't enough. They was just able to manifest even when things were against their favor. I've been through it. Ain't no judgment here. Both my parents did not grow up. They was not in the same household. I didn't have that awarded. Grandparent was the superhero in this story. But still, I gotta admit that there could have been things done better and it would have looked better, feel better if both parents are present. For any child, son or daughter, I can pick it apart and rank that the daughter needs it more, but both kids need it highly. So just because the daughter, I may say, needs it a little bit more, it's like 52-48. I ain't really going crazy with the numbers. So that is maintenance of a child, single mom. Just letting you know. Take that as you do. When people give you excuses, the for you be silent. That's fire. This is inspired by, I don't know this guy's name. I see him a lot more than the rest of them, but the panel's tonight's conversation. It's everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, they're doing their thing. It really gets into relationships a lot more than I do. And I'm one person. They kind of like Avengers with it. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, when people give you the excuses, the for you be silent. People make time. I've said this. People make time for what they want. I criticize myself. All the shit I got going on and everything I do, and I'm not acting like a celebrity. I'm just saying in just normal people lives that you got going on. You can make time for what you want. The examples he was given, I found some of that funny. He was like, oh, I don't text that much. You know, I'm not really a texter. Yeah, the for you is silent. Oh, I'm not really romantic like that. I don't, you know what I mean? Plan dates and all that. For you is silent. Oh, let's get physical, right? Let's be mature. Let's get grown up. Oh, you know, I don't really get nasty. I don't really do all that freaky shit. The for you is silent. I could go on. You see where it is. You see what it is. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people say these things and don't really realize that the for you is silent, because that's bullshit. There's things people will make time for if they deem it important enough, or if the person is important enough. So don't give me that. I ain't having it. And you could throw that back my way. Whatever's clever. But just know the truth. Kind of going through these quick. Happy holidays, right? I mean, I'm not really there, but we in between. You know that in between Thanksgiving, Christmas, end of the year vibes, you know, should be a warmer time of the year, although it's colder, if that makes sense. But I just want to shout y'all out for the holidays, and whatever you enjoy doing, or however you celebrate that or not celebrate that. Regardless, is love from Voice of Reason. And I'm glad you've been rocking with me since the start. Some who's just the first time, second or third time. Whoever's listening, whoever's watching, happy holidays to you, and stay safe, and just, you know, keep your head on a swivel out here, man. It's crazy out here. You would think the holiday time, again, shit popping off all year, but I feel like the holidays is a sensitive subject, because at the same breath of you enjoying something, I feel like more crazy shit pop off, and that might be a trigger for some people that the holidays don't ever do them right. So they may act out on purpose because of that, or do extra shit, or they could just be bugged out all along. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to take that moment for you and your loved ones. Enjoy and be safe. Stay warm. All right. Cam said the IG model type, no one specific, I guess. Great appearance, great look, great shape. Fellas, you know where I'm going. They only have pics, no videos. Shout out Cam and Murder on It Is What It Is. Similar, huh? They platform is dope with stat. Yeah, they have only pics, you know, so everybody's loving these pics, liking these pics, commenting, but they have no videos because they have no personality. Now, I never mean the entire spectrum. I don't mean everybody, but a majority, this definitely makes sense. They have no personality. So moral of the story, not to go much deeper into it, fellas, You may have to take a woman, and I said this before, this is becoming, everything has been said before. Nothing's original. Fellas, take a woman with half the looks that has my favorite word, substance. It's true, man. I know, fellas. I know the more successful you are, the more you mature, the more you think you start to figure out life, that you deserve the best of the best. So it's hard to separate, and I'm a sympathize with you. So you work, right? So you had your hoopty, whatever that hoopty was. That's a point A to point B, and now you get the car you wanted because you have the money to do so. You done matured, you done leveled up. Living quarters, you was in something smaller, you got something bigger, something nicer, in a better neighborhood. All of these things are elevating as you get successful, right? So it's very tricky, very touchy. Women could never understand this. It's not for you, ladies. If he elevates these things, and I'm not saying that makes him special, because material is material. So what, you got a nice car, so what, you got a nice place. Substance, right? Personality, right? But anyway, for this sake of argument, he leveled up in those ways. Now when he chooses lady, he should choose logically and strategically someone who's going to help benefit what he already got going on. Now, if he thinks that logical and strategic into it, do you really think it's someone that's highly attractive? It can. That's a W. We take that all day. But are they really going to be highly attractive and on the same page? You luck out. You take a crack at it, one or two. It don't work. Then what? They want to criticize and say that's settling, if you go off of what I said about the half the looks. But fuck that. Peace of mind. Someone who listens. Someone who respects. I'm not going to say the crazy cherishes and worships. I'm not saying that. Respect, listen, let you lead, and is of benefit to you, may come with the half the looks. It just may end that way. Shoot high. Aim for the stars. I ain't mad at you. If you're able to get the baddie, get the baddie. But you gonna work. I don't care what success story you got, fellas. And I will say this until I'm blue like my shirt. It's gonna be work. You ain't gonna luck out like that. I don't want to sound like a hater. You may say I'm sounding like a hater, or I sound like I'm settling. Man, truthfully, I'm sitting this one out, guys. I'm sitting this one out. But that's what it is. So choose wisely. I've said it in songs and all that. Choose wisely, fellas, especially on your way to the top. Because it ain't easy. It ain't easy. You think all those nice and finer things you're able to acquire means everything you pursue should be of that value. And it don't be that way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. There's got to be a catch. That's what makes it not perfect. Because you could have a sound like a perfect story. It could sound like a perfect story. And no disrespect, a woman with half the looks can still be beautiful. You know, but if you have your own documentary or any type of short story and they hear it, read it, or could watch it, everything you've done will be impressive and motivating, but there's going to be something somewhere that falls just short of perfection. And that's fine. You still got to be grateful going into the next. Be grateful for the things you have now. You need to do that so you can elevate. Because complaining now is the distraction. Do we all wish we had more? Do we all wish things were better? What I just said about the holiday season, I knew I matured once I didn't let that bother me. Like if something's off or something I'm not feeling with how things are flowing, it has nothing to do with it being the holiday season. I'm talking in general. Some people really get down and out because it's the holidays and they can't do certain shit. So they really beat themselves up about, yo, I just wish y'all happy holiday. I didn't want to curse and just sound like a whole hypocrite to say the holidays. True. Yo, Thanksgiving, all that. But I say that to not shit on you for you liking and enjoying that. It's like, it's not going to determine me though. Like, if I can't do certain things or move a certain way because it's the holidays, that shit is not going to make me like sad and out of it. I know I got a little louder there, my fault. But it's not, because it's like, it is what it is. You supposed to just have those aspirations year round. If something's not right and you feel off about it, that's because that's what's going on. It's not about what's happening in the world. This is your shit. So be grateful nonetheless, because whatever you do have could be worse. This was inspired by FinnesersOnlyClub, Rich and Unemployed. I bigged them up a couple times on here. That was dope. So the reference was, drive that Camry like it's a Benz. At least you got a car. At least you got a roof over your head. All of this, he was, spitting facts. It's cold. Outside brick. You have somewhere warm to be. No matter what it looked like, just clean up though. Just clean. It's warm where you at, right? If you're able to watch this, you pretty good. Just you being able to see me, you should be grateful that you have access to stuff. You have a device. You have food. When's the last time you ate? When's the last time you wanted to eat? Because you could not be hungry right now. But if you were, you can go get something, can't you? Make something, access to something, right? Drink. Come on, it's not that bad. People have it worse. So you have to be grateful. And I get the whole, the complaining is a distraction, because you're not going to plan and move accordingly, because the complaining going to leave you stagnant and aggy. So it's going to be hard to bust moves when you're feeling that way. So you got to kind of shake that. I'm not saying you never going to feel a little out. You may feel a little down sometimes. It's human. It's human to, take on a lot mentally and go, damn, if I could, some things I wish I could do or done differently. Just sit there in your thoughts for a sec. I just did it. But you got to snap back out of it and go, it is what it is. Killer and murder. But, and that's it. When you start to really like humble yourself on that, you'll see how much better you feel. The weight will be lifted. And with the weight lifted becomes a clear mind. I mean, at least clearer than it was. So now you could try to maneuver and see how you can go about changing things, fixing things. You know what I mean? So really like take a second for that, because we're not grateful. In a world with all this access that we have, the fact that we get to see the world and how other people are, we look more at the people who are doing better than the people that are doing worse. Because in the same breath of having access to the world, do you really look at the other side of the world that's really going through shit, that's really struggling? If that would outweigh the fucking frivolous, material, celebrity shit you watch, no disrespect, you would really be grateful. You're not grateful because you're watching all these uppity motherfuckers that you never gonna reach. Sorry to say, you may never reach. And so you putting pressure on where your level is. That ain't right. Why you doing that to yourself? You are where you supposed to be, at least for that moment. That don't mean you're gonna stay there. But don't beat yourself up about it, because that's not progress. You ain't gonna move forward with that. You're just gonna sit on that energy. And I'm not saying that like I'm this expert. I'm saying that because I've been there. I've sat in shit that I shouldn't have sat in as long as I did. So I'm trying to stop you from doing that dumb shit. Snap out of it. It bothered you for that moment. Cool. Move on from that though. Because there's so much you can do if you stop letting your thoughts limit you. It's not even about actual shit limiting you. It's your thoughts, because the thoughts is what begins any process. So if you think big, you'll get big. Pause. So on that note, I appreciate you always for tuning in. Hit the notification bell. It's Voice of Reason NF on YouTube. I post everywhere. You see my shorts. You see my promo, WhatsApp, IG, Facebook, TikTok. TikTok is becoming my thing. with my workout stuff too. So you can follow me there at Buzzer Beater, Buzzah, Beater. Feel me? So until the next time, you know the 3 P's: stay productive, stay progressive, and stay pushing.
Nigga, save that. You not getting credit for my spins like a wave cat. They don't give a fuck if you did enough, you delusional. If you grew enough and knew what's up, what it do to you, smarten you and harden you. You tell me which part is you. Don't let it change the flow of the blood your heart could use. I'll be damned, you lucky that I'm a father, dude. So I gotta step back before I shoot like Harden do. Pardon me, whack nigga, I always spat slicker. Fuck with hushes, no luck, like Cardi with rap niggas.